aban ne ba foforo no na ne relationship with yen na vibe fine.
Okay. Now money are buying vibe fine.
Yes.
Is it to say money are buying vibe fine?
No.
So look at you.
Yeah, you know, this time there things are getting out of hand.
What do you mean?
I won't say the police for chichiano. Omo be try some be justify, but yena war system no more. Police for no be break crampo be to your system no more. Though yemu busy so be to omo busy so system no more. Police near waba or police more less than 15 years bia no be to our system we mu. Nim police focus omo mass confiscation of bikes now one various seemingly legitimate reasons. But at the end of the day, no, nim what happens behind the doors. Enti anka ne papa moa anka pese bibia ne police for no be free. So asem we na ekoso me metimi aka say as a road user, okay, riders this time no riders omo ni number plates on registered bikes. Bebre was system no more, which is
riders omo
ni registered number plates. It means that auto bike na bike no onko fanko dively enko nya number plate and okay. Moto no e de nam kwan so say oye adwuma o say or the yeah, they are there is very very bad for security reasons because obekaya each time our motors because a motor be akorobo bank and I say bullion van and abibi those motors are unregistered. Enti memnya hu motor awon registered we ya menua kra mema police tip off so moncho.
Oh
yes, it's not proper. Say you be crampodin. But
no.
Our motor no so on the street. No, it's not allowed. It's not proper. Now I'll be to from now the motor no journey. I'll call police station. What are you going to say? Obakachira almost say motor ira. What type of motor? Motor number is say me register. So police be there and show motor number. What you say? Good. Aside that, no. Aside unregistered bikes in our system, no police. Ye pekora say omonchi omono. Say license, roadworthy, insurance, helmet. To some extent, these are all petty offenses. That's number one. Number two, police for need rights. Some be chimoto akajen so one si form no njai moto no momo no mo fan to care mon police not rider no one nantembra. Because the motorbike is a vehicle in our law.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we have all kinds of many types of vehicles.
Yes.
Aside the motorbike, vehicle ben na one say police for a chicho mo two driver no took from edemo car no. And I said shine no. What you say?
With vehicles they will tell you say you the.
So why can't you tell the rider say on do china monko? Now I
say bia momo ho hene di echi ko be ya no wa paya fo baby now na wosene no wa dwane
granted say ya ho hene eno nti na wo court training one court training say oni omo ho mre omo obefa mutututu na be adwuma what you say but me say enyemra kwan is not proper, is inhuman, is uncivilized. So obekache rider say si form na menje moto no nko.
Is that what police treat him?
Yes.
How police are treating you?
Yes. Nantebra. Fakabra. Mostly they say fakabra. Forgetting that pay can say me bottom me. It could be say me nam honom no hwe ni me bottom. Me last 50 Ghana me dey atofu. And I me ye me calculation say me kwa kodru baby a me kwa me say anya sika say. Say and what see me form say me nantembra. That is first thing. Enti anura agitations kakra e course no. They were just protesting against that attitude of the police. Says si form na nantebra. At the end of the day, no, meti or other we mu say riders ni omochi omono two bikes or owners more tracy bikes in the bar police station. Mm-hmm. They were having their documents and they released their bikes to them. That's not proper. So one manasi form 190 YC koko baby akwaji sika na bon at the end of the day one who say
what's the
yeah fine was a call. It's not. It doesn't happen in any properly democratic country. Baby, a democracy can be a juma pa. It shouldn't happen. At the time I was stop no. We license one, we helmet one, we roadway one, insurance one. So only beer and say keep and I say confiscate the license temporarily. I so uncle funny documents. Na jai moto no man, so moto na no de beko akofa documents na brew.
Yeah.
Nti say moto no yen register e na wogia. I'm repeating myself. Say no there. Who won kwan say wogi bike because mrane say that bike should not be carrying you on the street at that time. Nka wo pese wo de kwa DVL wo de beto a shine for so. Now they are called DVL. Wanya wo number.
But is that what you guys do?
That is a different matter. I'm just saying that what they did recently. Say nka number plate asem kwa nka yamu bi beka bia ma omo say they should continue to do their work. But say any other thing police ni right so obeka say rider no on antembra on anti embra police station na woni ne nka na oba na mo kana say o di bema afi the onko just like that. He the police officer will be the yana obepene court ne kemo na another security officer because a state security officer because sifom na antembra will he feel good. That is the genesis of our dissatisfaction.
Is it a recent phenomenon?
Yes, it used to happen in the past once a while. Sometimes it degenerates to serious security concerns.
Between Mo and the opposing one.
Yatubuapai police commander Tida.
Because
this is what happened. Omwa chichi motos na sene and omwa chichi bia enra. And then last 2 months omochi and omoji bobi, let's say 100 cedis. Last month and almost omwa 200 cedis. Enra ne na sene no almost omwa 300. And I say no. Something is missing somewhere. And tienshia sakasaka park baby obo.
Yes.
Yenshia wo na ye meeting. Nti riders no to go into their hundreds and going to their thousands. Nti penny bia wo twom motorway ehun say riders be bregu park no so. When your campaign time obi an rally, what is going on? And they start to say free the stakeholders of Ashama. Say what is going on? And a police for nanya ntie na so mo ba bebe. Nti police ni a oba na ehun say we ka ho na ye ho kire no na ya kan so san de chinko ye no wa. And the third police are Obano, no more choose Obia on time riders. So we took him as our friend. To Obana, so we there, Monyan and Ombra. To Obano say, why are we here? And I see the way of Mochichi and Motoson is the reason why we are here. We want to have a meeting. And I said, we should suspend the meeting and come to the police station, Mandela Park, for our bikes. Mistake or and say, one can say leaders, Emra and Tenasi, so that we will be bringing owners of the bikes one by one. No, see, you know, Yambra name J bike. And I did you, wow, ni mashama.
Yeah.
Obino moto ni honum crowd before motos 3. Obefa ba kwa kacha ni mienu so almost on fa ba na yanko. Until almost sensing that aspect of that lapses, security lapses no my no. And almost say no, you push to go back. But then you know you have a good Mandela Park or
yes.
Yenya break, ye G motos and say go back. And to go back and riders say no. We should come and collect our back. Yeah, about all sign pame. To dear home fair, all their life with dear God, that kind of thing. Young co, one of my friend, young co, mobile co, young co. You get it?
Yeah.
Oh, now Abona starting soon roofing, so. And now, commander, and go back now on an penny phone call strategize here. Now, or back like or the no, but not put others were running, he was coming. So before many be who are not ti muja no so musi no Johnny. So they started firing.
No some years amanya there.
Yes, I agree. They started firing rubber bullets. To rubber bullets na ma mesesa be brave and media mo fra na me chere what happened. So I'm just saying that attitude no say what chimoto you treat us as if we don't matter, we are not human beings. It can provoke riders and they can act in a way one kasano maybe if you don't take time obenu
kwamba na mpese oppose for the mofaso
Number one, it's a very good question, and thank you for that question. Number one, Baba, yes, say, do not ambush us. My information say, a lot of concerns, so we should be careful. When you can say, Obia nim de so ye. Send a license no kwa so fashion the bottom or the better the bottom. Send insurance no ye I spy and run and no acquire ne. You get it. Number two, what cheap bike no say wow we me intimate almost say the omoye omujuma. But watch a bike, one share helmet, on ni insurance, on ni roadwed. And can't say on see form. General license no. Na kan say Omra police station say Oba onfa ne we ni emra. Nto oba na so oni bia ono wona na asem. Pachoti ase. This is the law. This is yanka se omon pampa ye. But this is the law. Is en sem fata. Se obeka che rider say si form na nante bra. Ono police ni no ye de ne ba ompene ye de ono ankasa ompene. Of course retirement na ye de ye na ompene. Can you imagine police ni awakwa retirement now to moto so na another young police officer beka say from Nantebra because I need let's say insurance so what but ebia be binti adafi na say Nantebra how will he feel?
The command here is similar to a year adoba for mean some of the baba to yedimu, but then if you to look at the law of your mrano road safety regulations and the Obia ya assigning no so nkojina kwansu bia no has the right to confiscate at a point in time. So hwe na ze bia wo se yan odidi djuma no nkre ho nkrata se ba na se wo mu watimi abu like you mentioned petty offenses bia ono afili say if yentimi ma wakonya ma nkwa they have the right to confiscate ye we ya odidi djuma.
To confiscate the bike
yes
can only happen one when the bike is not registered. 2, when the bike is involved in an accident. 3, when the bike is used to commit a crime at that time. What am I say? Washimo be back until emunomo wa right say. And yet normal rider innocent Ghanaian na okone baby o say jina ho insurance why or say o fee and a sifom na jai bike and mam it's not in the law. Ope amomo frɛ police in frɛ no ankyere baby a omo nya sa to me no free. May catch or say the motorbike is a vehicle and there is no law that empowers the police to ask a driver to drop off his vehicle and walk to the police station for this type of suspected offenses. E wo boni o ya civilians kura wo ho a ye be bo police ni nu say we nko ade aban gimoto no enfiri ni nsem so omu ya de a eye enamra kwan so we know because we are on the road yeah no matter what nipa unko school kura na oye driver experience 5-10 years onimra no say me ye we ya police need to me cheme me ye say ya police need to me give me license me ye say ya police need to me see me form obi a wa bo sebe obi a wa no man say na whatever why sram and also police need better me asino and yet normal innocent Ghanaian I will say one share helmet into one Nantembra police station. It's an offense. Wait, ma'am, share rather than bufu ama obo no so bet me react. I wouldn't agree.
Anything I'm reacting rather.
I'm not sure they reacted. They only issued press statements or they granted interviews in the media, making their dissatisfaction known to the public. That is all. Me say police ni bia no bet me can say from Nantembra mepene. When
you were talking about, say, I was a police for no information beforehand, say, this is what they want to do. Yes, because you know what you're supposed to do as a rider. You must always have your documents with you, baby. How is it that I was say police for the bow solo catch on crop for the somonamwa? Omunkro license. Na sabre we are going to do a raid and as we are going to do something.
Nipa hu djuma na police for no eye. Ena fefe ena efe. What you say? Under dampare or issue bibi say operation pare or say pare. I didn't start here na me issue press release and na dampare stop I didn't na and called us. Ya catch and say it's an ambush in the night. I didn't know over fast in fufro eye fesa no e de ba won boy amane se afri neko So who traffic light so red no one jina nhyehyɛ sei ɛna da hɔ anasɛ nneɛma sei na ɛbɛyɛ na yɛnda yɛn ho so because obi betumi ayɛ den apa traffic no for good reasons. What you say? Me approach traffic light. Na ambulance wo machi ebo aben I will move. Me njena. Until there are certain reasons and I say me obi yare. And I say me ankasa me yare. Me feel say Samandru hospital the next 5 minutes and where I met form. Na traffic so red. I will only be careful but I'll go. What you say? Until it doesn't mean say Mranan ka say those infractions no esia nipa no kunu and I say bua no kun for no you have to question the person enti no boy anka say we will do this thing and say hey enya kro no bona aka say okasa we will be careful about how to steal what you say how to use the road and I will say by next week or next 2 weeks we are going to take serious action on the road concerning this it's only civilized and proper to do that. Once and yes, and now chinipa na license na can say omra police station. In case on need license, then you find other gentle alternatives, civilized alternatives. Not say ube kukuruka sini nyina moto sini nyina de ato kia track mo de akọ police. No mo nyina de omo documents bana bibia ejani who pays the owner of the truck, the driver. Why na betu yanaka? So you will be compelled to take monies that are illegitimate from the riders.
And that's also been going on?
It has been happening. They cannot deny this.
The police cannot deny someone just get free. Okada riders.
I may say, why high track?
For what reason?
Why high care track? And what is a motors 20 dia gum? What they are called police station. How do you pay the? They should call and tell us where they get money to pay the drivers. We pay. Obeka oh yes, Obeka plane. Say car now they will buy no. To say no so nya bintu enka. It makes sense even though once man
mo riders no na mutua yes adwuma de nika kia no sesa motos no e de gu ne truck ne trunk no mu no the police station amuna mutua ka
Obeka che say tua ka moto ne da ho no ma de chi na wo the documents nyina ba bibia fine Obesan aka kire o say moto na e da ho no ma de chi no so tua ho ka because omu no mo hwe moto no so ma
no
you see so they are not it's not everything that they do which is in accordance with the law enya bibia omo ya e famra kwan mo but yempe hey wo oman no monte no eto da then we we comply.
But you are condoning illegality
for a reason, for a very good reason. What you say? There are certain times you break the law, but if you have sufficient reasons for breaking the law, you will be allowed, you will be set free. So, for instance, we have positive defiance, right? Okay, so you are right, you can go to court. Imagine time I will say, look at our court system. Say police may say, me man 100 cities na menji me moto, me see me intuya, me de no court. At the end of the day, no, me boka more than 100 cities, you know. Court system na ye wo eneno will not compensate me. So it's only up to me to weigh the two options. Say me resist to pay the bribe and go to court, which is lawful, and get my bike there at so and so cost. Or I should just pay this amount and take my bike away. You have two options, and we always choose
the illegal one.
Yes, because that is the system that we find ourselves in. Elsewhere, we wouldn't pay, and the system would have vindicated us.
What will happen if you don't pay?
You will have to go to court, as I said. And you looking at the system, papa cry a police in our just say, "Kotio mukana fa moto call baby na Ghana system papa ben na obedi echiresa no."
Don't you think that particular action motor riders might take, is empowering the police service to treat you the way that they are treating you?
If they continue, that is why sometimes you hear the noise from us. If it is once a while, we don't bother, we comply. But say no, we don't allow. We protest. We show our revulsion. That is the system.
You have spoken about Yenkita Hundia Namani Ura, former IGP Ura, Dr. Akuf Dampare, the new IGP, Ura, Dr. Christian, you know, or buy a money in also.
Or no, they buy he's not that accessible to us.
What do you mean?
Ocean our bre. Ye kono so be say 3 times ye hunu. Ena onye obi a nani wo social media mo te say dampare BBC a wo kan na wa acte. Me nim so suru say dampare wie ye na bi mu jubilate or social media no suru say bi mbeto no say dan yo. But that is the fact. He doesn't act promptly as his men misbehave towards Ghanaians. And I'm not even talking about only riders. I can mention so many instances. He's slow to act, or he will not even say anything. Maybe the nearest command will deal with it whatever way they want to do. But you hardly hear Yonu coming to say that I heard my men did this against riders. Me the see from Aquarity. What be that? He doesn't do.
We are critical stakeholders. So for the past 9 months, and as even say for the past 6 months, how many times the man try say moneno evidence so
severally.
So to be specific, Ghana 40. So Okas severally. How many times? And brother
okay, more than 3 officially, more than 3. But
more than 3 approach me na we use here. Some person when need inside.
Oh, we go as national executives and we tell the people that we are supposed to talk to. Name big men now more on them no. Say we want to talk to we want to see IG. And no market say we want to book appointment. We book appointment. Now o mama date. You be ban also BBC as into sometimes it's legit what you say. Ebia meda sembia si Kumasi or North. To say boku sensemi there's some time na say yes share no. Nti akwa no na he was going to the north, some part of the north. Menkai say Boku or a different place. Yentimi sin kwa and I say yentimi blame ni say abasa. But he doesn't act as promptly as Dampare used to do. That one is true.
If that is the case, did you be na more say mon someone would ya to dray? Obetimi aboa amanimu animu ya we see no kwan dia wam.
Yen se si ano yen fa ye wure nhye IGP mu. Not even the police.
Oh,
yes. Near can say
no, can na many police and South come out. So how do you mean that suddenly
relationship can spoil at any time. Relationship can spoil at any time.
And are you saying say Okada riders relationship and can community police for no one? I say
of course I say because to some extent that national executives need be even to be specific, your national chairman Mohamed Tijani et me call some stations, police stations. Now commander and read this one in the Bekasa. What you say? And
Tijani national chairman.
Yes, Tijani Obia or Shadam Pebasabasa. Me, I'll criticize. Me if I appear in any police station, nam so commander and patrol. Motorbikes na machi and muchichinuna me by saying now pame, I'll criticize.
Naze no kwan also faso.
Na so no so nye kwan so no so faso. Say yente na wo ho. Ente ka kire me say wo peden na me so rider we na wo chi no na me ba be patcha ma oh asem na wo ye ne de e chopa ni me de no kokot. Me si u kwan but if you sack me as if me nya nipa ma wa aw me ma wa hu say wonni sa right.
What do you think is making this thing happen?
It's a good question you are asking. Number 1, Madi can catch say riders need be en ball mo humwadi. 1, only number plate. 2, or idea in the principal streets of Accra. Now peja see aden bibi how or adwimwana. That one me which is not proper. Again, washe boxer sauce, washe chalewiti, anything that kind of thing. No or misbehave. Phew. They don't know that what they are doing is unlawful because we are creating fear and panic. And to umbo from enfamoto numbo or biakrano, you have already gone wrong in the eye of the law because creating fear and panic is against the law.
Yeah.
Good. They don't know. And this animal na say Timai Mufone the complaints call police for no so say. Oh, na side there, motor for no hard you do. Na national road safety report so sabe ka ho. A bet to me a more legitimate excuse to come out and say they will confiscate motorbikes. But we are saying that, oh, Baba, yeah, number one, boy, amania. One boy, amania, crampo, na we na ba, to a nimini and kasa. What you are saying? Because we control thousands of riders. And no matter say, be say, no more by some attack police. Yeah, per se attack any government institution. We can do it successfully, even though we will never do that. Because our numerical strength cannot be contained by any security agency. But we will never do that.
And then now you'll be over 800,000.
And here the 1,000 cry about what can you do? Will you kill all of us? Johnny na obe Johnny. What you say? Entinya butrane no nkasa. Baby aye ye no catch and say, oh, if you the national executive, you are not doing your work well. Mom say we because oh aba yes raw. We the fache NCBU. That is how we've been doing it over the past. It's not like okakra oba gente ye baya then you feel like baba sa anyagu garimo. Then you want to treat us like riffraffs. What you say? Esa na o share before do intina meka no. Me I just came from Volta region early this morning. If I was around, na me call police station commander ne pamea. Ebe diama me no.
Enti sesi anu a mode mo nsema wa betu dwa no. Are you looking at say money aposifo no esan kwa kwotena sibi na mo di nkomo ana?
Definitely. Ye pese no mo and come to agreement. Riders ne bi wo honoma omo fa nche omo. Some of the offenses omo ye no like on share helmet is too petty.
But on helmet, so protected the life of the rider himself.
Now, protected life of a rider no. What the me court, me ma kakranka me de court me ma school fees. Ya pamo mama o ma betene fee. You are still creating another security concern.
For who?
For the rider and his family.
But if the rider had worn a helmet, would that have happened?
When him say no, it's not every offense on the road that you need to arrest. Some you need to give warning. And a helmet as petty issue as not wearing helmet.
How do you describe not wearing helmet and riding as petty?
I have been to trainings. I've sat with big time seasoned human rights lawyers, and we have classified cases that are under petty offenses and cases that are not.
And not wearing helmet is one of the petty cases.
It's a classical
per the definition, per the categorization.
It's a classical case of petty offense.
And the obi say no be enam on a highway on share helmet police force sportino na oma man warning back oma sign chinibiu on share helmet mienu oma sign chinibiu on share helmet miensa is petty, so we should allow the person to go.
Even first warning, second warning, now watching, I don't have problem. First warning, hey, don't let me see you like this again. Now next time watching, now me babe patch or cry, no I catch him say, I shall ask the rider whether you've warned him before. I will recuse myself. Because so the policeman had warned you that you should desist from riding without wearing helmet, and you refuse to comply. Okay, I've done my part. So face your case.
Finally, confidence amowo say you be regularize Okada use for commercial purposes, for commercial transport purposes.
You see, once JM promised that he will do it, it is a done deal. But then there will be challenges going forward. Because, for instance, I'm told that around 21st of this month, October, Parliament will resume. As soon as they resume, they will look into the process of decriminalizing the law and then legalizing it. Enti nema nanka epese ye no mo sawanso nanka epese ye no mo di by this time. And start here. For example, why most say mobile my uniforms. Is that not it? See, I know they don't know our number.
And it didn't I was doing anyhow.
That is their choice.
Whose choice?
It's not government. So also when school the number of students, you should know. So why also when
the thinking was going on around the regularization, you traveled around, you sat down with some of the key stakeholders, regularizing Okada use. So if you say it's the choice of Abina, now it means Abina you must in change.
Of course, that the committee that are set by government to handle the whole process. No, they did not include us.
How?
That is a question to be answered by government. They did not include us.
So who are part of the committee?
Members of parliament, ministers, and other appointees like technical men, like lawyers, and so. They forgot that they cannot have a properly constituted technical men without us, because we are the real technical men in this case. But they just brought people who are experts in enactments of bills regarding the decriminalization and then the legalization.
All confidence say the legalization will go, and as a legalization beats me up before the end of the year.
Oh yes, sure, it will happen before the end of the year. But there will be challenges. That's what I'm saying. There will be challenges, and it may embarrass the government.
The challenges may embarrass the government.
Yes. You see, the road issue, you cannot politicize it. Number one, they are supposed to train all riders. I keep saying this thing, that in Ghana, police are not even supposed to arrest motor riders and ask them for license, because the license doesn't come with training. And the license of a rider that comes without training is already a recipe for road crash. So by now, we should have had instructors all over the country ready to train. So as soon as you say or you announce that you have, from today, the activity is legal, riders should be told that henceforth they should not ride with only license, but with riding certificates. If they don't have, they should look for the nearest riding training school and go for the training and certification. Up to now, that one is not done. They said they are about to train the instructors.
About to? When was the last time Omuka said they are about to?
Even people have picked forms and have done everything.
As of when?
4 months ago. I'm telling you. At TVET, 4 months ago.
But
they are still waiting to be called to come for the training. Imagine.
None of the members has been called.
No, if they will call, I'll be the first person to hear it. If they will call the rider to come for the training, I will be part of it. Not that I'll be part of it as a student, but I am an instructor. So I would like to be in the classroom to see what is going on.
But that's not happening.
From the first day to the last day.
But that doesn't happen.
No, it doesn't happen. It has not happened yet. So it means that Okada will be regularized, okay? And riders will still be riding without proper training until we will make noise and government will then come back and say, okay, this is what we are now going to do, which is wrong.
But amount for riding moto angasa enye illegal. Omaka say for the purposes of commercialization,
illegal, yes.
Into amount for a riding motor. There were motor riding schools. Ewo Ghana ha training school. Ewo Ghana ha baby ha. To say ewo car driving schools are private ones will be We don't have
one.
Into him fana motor for no entity.
They don't have. The only
so entity, how then shouldn't you start from somewhere?
How then are you giving a license?
Yes. So it's about go to room 3, go to room 4. The only official thing they can do is that you sit in the classroom and you check in the computer. You look at what do you call it? The road signs. Okay, identification of road signs.
Where are they supposed to learn those road signs from?
Good. That is the question, and I'm saying that we are on record to have captured National Road Safety, saying that Ghana DVLA do not have the capacity to train riders.
DVLA
don't have the capacity.
Does not have the capacity. Does DVLA train drivers? So omode specifications exactly what you need as a driver
for them to go to drivers.
Possibly omuna ombema you can say training schools, the license to even operate a training school. Until then, I'm started from getting the legal backing to actually start training riders privately. say association mu dɔɔso mu wɔ voice association no mu ntumi ɛnte training school ɛma riders.
Yo, meda o assembly sanase. It's a very good question.
Yo, 1 minute.
Okay. Enti we yeno yewo instructors. And I yewo opepana say anka yebe yebe training riders no. But you see, say emrana and she rider na say onko for the training na. That's number one. Obe na adwin say already no on the motor ne twi. Number two, police ni bia anhye na mbesa na say wa training or not. They will only ask him for a license.
Yeah.
And tell them na on wasting the time and better since we are there or bra on fine na. But under the regularized system, no, you expect to say emrana be share rider no. Say first point as a rider or somebody who have the intention to be a rider no is to go to a known or a registered riders training school. Okay,
and get the rider's certification
to prove that yes, you were taught and you know how to ride.
So the question then is, sir, license nam kwanswa is it license for the motorbike or license for your knowledge of how to ride a motorbike?
I would have been grateful if you asked Ghana Police. But the truth is that they are asking for the license of the rider, as if, so it is an assumption by Ghana Police that once you have a license, you are a good rider.